This is an experiment of extraordinary scale. Bethesda is now in the middle of conducting what is arguably the largest video game campaign in YouTube history. Starfield is right at the centre of this, as are thousands of YouTubers. But more importantly, the main focus is you. What's more, no one can predict how this massive experiment is going to turn out. So, what are we talking about here? Over the past few weeks, Bethesda have been sending out advanced review copies of Starfield not only to the gaming press, but also to hundreds and maybe even thousands of YouTubers and streamers. Now, this might not sound especially unusual to you. After all, publishers often grant access to advanced copies of games. For example, just last week I played Homeworld 3, which isn't going to be released for another 6 months. Yet, with Starfield, the situation is very different. Put simply, it comes down to numbers on an unprecedented level. And when you combine that with the level of hype and anticipation surrounding Starfield, then we find ourselves in a very unique situation. It's a situation that is going to have an impact not only on YouTube and Starfield, but also on you. Additionally, you can bet the entertainment industry as a whole is paying very close attention to how all of this plays out. Will it work? Will it fail? And what are the benefits and pitfalls? Okay, so that's the situation. But you might well be wondering, what does this mean for you? Well, depending on how this plays out, it's going to have an immediate impact upon your YouTube viewing experience. But more than that, Bethesda might well end up changing the marketing within the gaming industry as a whole. Here's why. In the world of project management, there's a concept called the triple constraint. This is a concept that illustrates the balance between cost, time and quality. Imagine a triangle where each corner represents one of these factors. In this balance, enhancing one often compromises the other. A business can be cheap and fast, but will have to skip on quality. Or they can have quality and speed, but it means that they won't be cheap. In short, it's impossible to optimize for all three. Now, adapting this concept to YouTube, think of the corners as the viewer's needs, the content creator's brand and effort, and the timeliness of the video. Just as projects can't have fast, cheap and high quality all at once, a YouTuber can't perfectly satisfy viewer expectations, maintain a brand authenticity, and always be first to trend. It's a delicate dance. This is something that will be affecting many YouTubers right now as you watch this video with their Starfield content. In fact, let me know in the comment section if you have noticed a massive tidal wave of Starfield related content. What is the quality like? Do all these videos have high views? Have you noticed if some content creators have been buried in the avalanche? For content creators and viewers alike then, it's a stream of content that might be difficult to navigate. It's especially challenging for YouTubers who are trying to optimize for quality, speed and effort. Now, all that said, it's possible that Bethesda's approach with Starfield might well end up challenging this traditional understanding of the triple constraint. So by giving out advanced copies of Starfield to an unprecedented number of content creators, Bethesda have effectively decentralized their promotional efforts. This means that while individual YouTubers grappled with the triangle's constraints, Bethesda reaps the benefits on all fronts. The diverse range of content ensures that viewers' needs are met, from in-depth analysis to casual playthroughs. Content creators, meanwhile, fueled by the game's anticipation, invest their resources and brand identity, reducing Bethesda's direct marketing costs. And with the embargo lifting at a set time, a tidal wave of Starfield content will all be releasing at exactly the same moment. And this means it will dominate platforms like YouTube, meaning Bethesda has managed to dance within the triangle, optimizing for all three corners in a way that seemed previously unattainable. For you, the viewer, this strategy transforms your YouTube experience. As the embargo lifts, your feed will likely be flooded with Starfield content, making the game almost inescapable. As you're watching this video, let me know if you've noticed this happening. Now, this deluge of videos offers a massive range of perspectives, allowing viewers to find reviews that resonate with their preferences, whether they seek a technical breakdown, narrative insights, or sheer entertainment. However, the huge volume of videos might also be overwhelming, challenging the viewers to discern which content creators offer genuine insights versus those riding the trend. On the platform side, YouTube's algorithms will likely prioritize this trending topic, pushing Starfield videos to a broader audience, even those who might not necessarily be avid gamers. And this surge can overshadow other content, at least temporarily, reshaping the platform's dynamics. It's a testament to the power of synchronized content releases and its potential to commandeer the attention of economy platforms like YouTube. Basically, it means that no matter where the viewer looks, they're very likely to encounter a Starfield video over the coming days and over the coming weeks, and maybe a whole bunch of them. Ultimately then, this is a very unusual approach for a publisher to take. Like we've said, publishers do give out advanced review copies, but never on such a grand scale as what we're seeing here. Ultimately, what this speaks to is Bethesda's confidence in Starfield. They've got to be 100% confident that the game is of a great quality and that it is going to succeed, and that all these content creators, all these reviewers are going to actually like it. The bottom line is that the repercussions of Bethesda's strategy here are certainly going to be felt far and wide. If successful, we might see other developers and other publishers adopting a similar floodgate approach, in which case that could, at least partially redefine traditional marketing paradigms. But all of this isn't without its risks. A potential downside could be the dilution of the game's core messaging. In short, just too many messages all at once. But the potential benefits here are absolutely massive. Not only would Bethesda make Starfield a game that's talked about pretty much everywhere, but also this sheer abundance of conversation being all over the place would give Bethesda a vast amount of feedback that they could use to improve Starfield over the coming months. And for those industries and companies that have a more cynical approach, who generally like to try and control the narrative of their product releases, they may look at this as a potential advantage. After all, a complete floodgate of information and videos means that any negative narratives could potentially quite easily be buried in the flood. So the interesting thing here then is that yes, Starfield is about to release. A lot of people are very much looking forward to it, but also Bethesda are trying something quite different here, something quite new. And the outcome of this could potentially have an impact on the wider gaming industry, and perhaps even industries beyond the gaming one. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section below. Also, I'd love to hear what you're thinking about all the massive amounts of videos on Starfield that are now no doubt out there. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.